Okay, so we actually have a few pieces of NHL news. It's like 3:30 in the afternoon and I just woke up. So, good morning, good afternoon, good whatever, good day. Let's talk about Henrik Lundqvist, let's talk about Alexander Steen, let's talk about the Olympics, and let's talk about Anthony Duclair. So right away, the title and the thumbnail, they go over two pieces of information, but not all of it. Firstly, let's get the ones that we haven't discussed in the metadata for this YouTube video underway first. Russia. Yeah, these guys are not allowed to come back to the Olympics under the Russian name and under the Russian flag. It looks like we'll see Olympic athletes from Russia once again for the next 2 Olympics. And as noted by some people on the internet, this is probably more important for other sports not relating to hockey, but because hockey is probably going to see Canada and all of them go back to the Olympics in 2022, it's not really as big of a deal in the sport of ice and snow than it is for some of the other sports that are more individual-based, I guess, at the Olympics. Next up, we had ourselves 2 retirees today. First off, it's Alexander Steen, who, for the St. Louis Blues, ended up retiring at the age of 36. He was indeed a poised NHL veteran. He had over 1,000 games played in this league, and according to the sources, it's a few herniated discs, multiple levels of degenerative herniated discs of his lumbar spine. Don't know what that means, but I'm pretty sure some smarter people in the comments will indeed know what that means. So, Alexander Steen, that sucks, but this guy's had a long tenured career, so darn. Sucks to see him go, but of course the cap hit, we'll see if things will actually help out the St. Louis Blues going into the next few years. But we have another retiree that is actually a very huge deal. We have Henrik Lundqvist. Oh my gosh, this guy signed a contract with the Washington Capitals immediately after concluding what was a historical career with the New York Rangers. A lot of Caps fans were excited to see a duo of Ilya Samsonov and Henrik Lundqvist. But unfortunately, via a statement released on the Twitters, we have ourselves some quite literally heartbreaking news. Henrik Lundqvist posted out a tweet talking about how he will not be joining the Capitals after many weeks of tests and conversations, noting how a heart condition will prevent him from taking the ice. Now, this sucks because Henrik Lundqvist is indeed an absolute legend of the game, one of the best goaltenders we've ever seen suit up, especially for the New York Rangers organization. A lot of people were upset to see this, man, and rightfully so. Lundqvist is indeed going over there, and he's probably not going to suit up this season. He wants to thank the entire Capitals organization for not only giving him this opportunity, but also for the continued support throughout this challenging time. He'll be taking the next few weeks to be with his family, and he'll be back to share the next steps. So, I don't know if that means he's dead on, just retired, like done, never gonna play again, but it does kind of feel like it. So if we ever do see Henrik Lundqvist suit up in the NHL once again, I'd be very surprised. Maybe bring him over to a 1-game contract with the New York Rangers in a similar fashion to Daniel Alfredsson, I guess. But you never want to see NHL legends go out via external measures that are separate from their own decision-making, because Henrik Lundqvist, obviously, he's 38 years old. He's been in this league for a long time. Everybody kind of knows how exactly Lundqvist's career has gone. Stanley Cup Finals appearance in 2014, not really winning anything else after that. And then, getting hung out to dry in the play-in series against the Carolina Hurricanes because the New York Rangers couldn't really do anything offensively. He was supposed to go to Washington, but that doesn't look to be the case now. Henrik Lundqvist looks like he's going to be stopping up his career with 887 games played, 459 wins, and a combined goals against average of 2.43 and a .918 save percentage. So, certainly some great elite numbers for a guy who played almost 2 decades in the National Hockey League. And on to our biggest news story. It is Anthony Duclair, who has finally signed. This is it, guys. It's the second wave. We're coming in here with the new signings and the new news and probably the trades later on. Duclair is going to Florida. It's a 1-year, $1.7 million contract, and this was huge. We knew the Florida Panthers probably were not going to bring back Mike Hoffman, so what they did was they acquired another goal scorer who was on the market in Anthony Duclair instead. Duclair, in the most recent NHL season, we've noted this in a boatload of videos, so if you haven't been paying attention, I guess this is the time to pay attention now. Anthony Duclair is indeed a 25-year-old forward who posted up 40 points, 20 goals in 66 games last season for the second worst team in the league in the Ottawa Senators. So, yeah, he played on the bad team, he still was able to produce, and he wanted to bet on himself, which is why he didn't re-sign with Ottawa. He was going over, negotiating a contract on his own terms, trying to get that Tim Stützle-esque money to try to be one of the top dogs on the Senators organization on the payroll, but the Sens were like, no, we're gonna wait and save our money for the Stützles and the Sandersons and all the other guys when they come up, so no. But now he's taking his goal-scoring talents over to Florida, and we'll see if he's able to continue to develop into an actually consistent NHL point producer. Many Sens fans will note that he did indeed produce, but it wasn't to the best of his ability because there were some streaks that he went on last season where he was just absolutely scoring the lights out, and then there were other streaks where he just absolutely went cold for extended periods of time. So, for Anthony Duclair, this will be a great opportunity for him to revitalize his career in Florida. It's a one-year contract, so it's a prove-it deal, and we'll see how he's able to actually take his talents when he's playing alongside of guys like Barkov, like Huberdeau, etc. And, you know, I'm just happy to finally see some signings. So for those out there watching this video, talk to me in the comments what you think about Olympic athletes from Russia coming back. Alexander Steen and Henrik Lundqvist both retiring? Maybe? Maybe not? Probably. And then we have Anthony Duclair signing a contract with the Panthers. Hope you enjoyed this video. 99. And bye.